Alright, hello everybody. Today I have a very brief video for you, and today I'm going to be explaining kill zones and sessions in the charts. So, real quick, if you notice these blue, green, and orange boxes, they represent the different kill zones throughout the day. So first, we have the Asian kill zone, the London kill zone, and then the last one is the New York kill zone. So they're based on, essentially what they are is they're the most volatile and essentially like just moving sections of each session. So in trading, there's an Asian session in which most institutional traders are trading in Asia, and then there's a London session, and it's the time where most of them are trading in London, and then the New York session is when most institutional traders are trading in the Americas or in the time zone that's shared with New York. So this is because you have big institutional traders, especially with Wall Street and everything. You have a bunch of influence here in America. So when it's New York session and when it's time for work, like 9 to 5, that's when a lot of trades are going to be happening that favor certain commodities or options or forex pairs that have something to do with the dollar. So right now my chart is I'm trading the exchange between the euro and the dollar. It's euro USD. And as you can see, this blue section, the New York kill zone, which is the most volatile part of the New York session, is really just like moving down, 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 down. And it's the most voluminous part of the day because specifically I'm trading between the euro and the dollar. However, if I was trading yen, the most volatile part would probably be this orange box in the Asian kill zone because yen has more to do with traders in Asia. So that's just an overall guide and explanation to what the different sessions and kill zones are. The sessions are like a much wider range. So for example, the New York session would be like from around 9 to 5 roughly. However, this kill zone starts at 7 and ends at 10. So it's only 3-hour window, but the reason why kill zones are the one you want to pay attention to instead of the sessions alone is because simply this is where you can find the greatest trades because it's the most voluminous part of the market. So if I scroll back here, I can find more examples. See, this blue part, it was very voluminous. Same with the green part too. And then the orange part, it was just accumulating. Same over here. The blue part, it was very violent. Price action was moving a lot. Same with green. And then for some reason, it doesn't happen every single time. You can see voluminous price action in the Asian session. So it's not like a literal free cheat code or something, but it gives a lot of context to the market. And a lot of the time, this can be applied. And it's very important that you have these marked out on your chart. So I have an indicator you can use, and if you don't know how to add indicators on TradingView, you just go up here to this button right here, click indicators, and you type it in. So the one I use is TLA 20 space dash space multi-session box and level 2 tool, and it's from Ivan right here. You can see his username. So this just allows you to set up your own custom boxes, and I want you guys to copy the settings I have for it. There's a settings button right there, and then you go to inputs. And then I'm just going to scroll down through this so y'all can see this. You can copy the colors and everything. Pause whenever you need. You can ignore the boxes that don't have a check next to it. Those aren't being used at all. So there are only a few boxes in there with actual checks in there, so just pay attention to the settings on those. And especially pay attention to the start hour and end hour of each of these sessions. Alright, so once you have that all set up, once you've gone through that, paused, copied it, I want you to make sure your chart is actually on the right time. So if you look down here at the bottom right, mine says UTC -4. This is because I'm in North Carolina, and this is the time zone that perfectly matches up with Charlotte's time. So if you click settings, or if you right click anywhere on the chart, click settings, and I am pretty sure it's in, yeah, you click the symbol button, and then you click UTC -4 New York. Or if you're in a different location around the world, you find the time zone that matches up with you. Use ChatGPT or Google to find out which one applies to you. For me, my time zone lines up perfectly with New York, so I just put UTC -4, then OK. This is completely mandatory, especially if you use this indicator to make sure all your times are perfectly matched up and you see the kill zones in the right time and you can catch the perfect trades. So that was just a bit of a shorter video today. I just wanted to explain the different sessions: Asian session, London session, and New York session. And it just means that different institutional traders are trading in those parts of the world, and it has a strong connection to the pair you're trading. Like I said earlier, Euro USD, it's going to be more voluminous in the London session and especially the New York session. And more specific than sessions, we have killzones, which are the most voluminous part of the different sessions. So that's all I want you all to know today. If anything doesn't make sense, make sure you do study it and make sure it resonates in your head before we move on to the next concepts, because this is pretty important. So I'll see you guys in the next episode.